Can you able to see my screen?
Yes, bro.
Okay. So fine. If people not install, so I'll show you that. Just follow the steps. Go to Google or via Microsoft download. Okay. So just type like this. Power BI Microsoft download. Okay. Just enter. You can see the first one. Okay. Download Microsoft Power BI. Just click on this. So you can see in Microsoft official website, you can see all things in Microsoft official website. So here you can see Microsoft Power BI desktop, Microsoft Power BI mobile, Microsoft on-premises gateways, on-premises reporting with Power BI report server, Microsoft Power BI report builder. Okay, so there are a lot of things, but so far we required Power BI desktop. Okay, the first one, this one, we just check this one. Okay, just click here, downloads. So it will take you official Microsoft Play Store. Okay, you can download it here. Okay, you can be download it from here, or this is an option for VA desktop download. Some different also you can fix. Okay, no problem. So all links it takes you for downloading only. Okay, so if you are putting download Power BI desktop means it will take you for every link to download only. It will sign up you. Okay, it will ask you any of the mail, you just provide and you can download it. Okay, is it clear how to download? It's just 10 to 15 minutes process, guys. That's it. That is also more, but less than that. Okay, so hope all of you having a Power BI desktop, right, in systems.
Yes, Imran.
Because I will install later, I'll do later means it won't be work out. Okay, and today we're going to be start. So just follow the things, follow the statements. So just follow the the terminology and the words what I'm spelling here. It's very important, guys. Don't just see what mouse is where it's going, what I'm playing. No, just listen the teaching also, because it's very important. The terminology. If you understand the technical also, but you should express that words in technical terminology. Okay, fine. So I'm going to be take. Okay. So so far we discussed here SQL W3 school, right? SQL W3 school. This one. Okay. SQL tutorial W3 school. Just click on this. So here now again I'm teaching you guys. The left side here, if you see SQL tutorials, all of you. Okay. So if you click on just it's all about how the SQL works. Okay, how the content, what is the basic syntax. So this is all available here. Okay, this is all available here. So if you come down, just bit down, so it will take you some examples. Okay, try yourself is there right here. Try yourself. If you click on this, it will take you next level, like whatever tables they are providing for practice, that will you can write here and you can run. Okay, so here itself you get the results. So this same tables we're going to use for Power BI. Okay, the same tables we're going to use for Power BI. The same tables I taken into SQL Server, guys. Okay, because I can't take from here directly. I can't take these tables directly from here to Power BI. So what I have done, I taken this table individually in Excel's. Okay, in Excel I have taken. So same data, how I can pull into Power BI, how through SQL server I can take. For example, here the example is, so we can work with a different uh, like databases, data sources. Okay, just keep in mind, in interview also, in general cases also, or any colleagues also, if you are working on Power BI, they'll ask you what type of data sources you have worked. So you can say Excel data, CSV files, SQL server, Oracle. Okay, this all data sources, guys, from where the data is loading into the Power BI. So that is a data sources. Okay, don't be confused. Don't think the question is different, but data source means, okay, your data which you're going to be present into visualization site. Okay, for example, some data coming from Excel. Okay, some data coming from SQL server. SQL server, some data coming from web. I mean through online web data. Okay, so these are data sources, guys. Excel is one data source, SQL server is one data source, web data is one data source. Okay, three types of. So for example, there is a ATM machines. Okay, there is a ATM machines. So whatever transaction you are doing, okay, so that will be stored in kind of Excel format. See the mechanism of the data storing. Okay, anywhere. So they will have some process. They will have some coding part. So whatever you're doing, automatically the machine will capture the information and it will store in some formats. Okay, so it doesn't mean you only should enter the data in Excel. Automatically the data will come and sit in Excel or SQL server or web data. Okay, it doesn't mean the data should be comes in only one format. Don't think data means data only. There is nothing but a information. Okay, the data is nothing but a information. So the data can come in any type of, can be Excel, it can be SQL server, it can be web data. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Okay, being a Power BI developer, you should be ready to deal with any database, any data source. Okay, so the data coming from Excel, SQL server, web data. So you are taking the data into Power BI. So these three databases you are connecting to Power BI. You are taking into Power BI desktop. Okay, so this is Power BI. What you are doing? So this all raw data. Okay, this all raw data. You are converting the data into meaningful information. Okay, so you will show in graphical presentation. Okay, so this is a Power BI architecture, guys. Extraction, transformation, presentation. Okay, so this is the Power BI architecture. In interview also they will ask you what is Power BI architecture. Okay, extraction, transformation, presentation. Extraction means I'm extracting data into Power BI. I am doing some of the transformation in the sense you are modifying your data as you want. Modifying in the sense not like deleting, remove. No, just modifying how you want. You are making it shape in proper shape. You are making, okay, and your presentation. So this raw data we are making into kind of presentation. Okay, so let's see. Now I have the data. Okay, so here, you see this table, guys. Okay, this table. So just I'll take this table. Okay, this data. Okay, this data I'm going to take. How I'm going to take? Just I'm selecting this. Front of you guys only I'm doing just to practice such a way. Okay, Control C, Control N. I'm taking new Excel sheet. Control V. What? Okay, so same data I'm taking in Excel. Same data it is. Same data guys it is. Okay. So for your understanding purpose. Okay. Now I will save this file on desktop. By seeing the data itself, you have to understand how I can do. Mm, sales data. I'm saving as this file as a sales data. Okay. Now this data only I taken here also guys. Okay, the same data only I taken here also. This data only. What is the name of this file? So this tables only I taken into SQL server also. Customers, right? So you can see here in SQL server customers somewhere it is here. See, okay, so customers. So this DBO coming because I'm taking this data into SQL server so that it's coming as a DBO. That means is an extension of the database name it is. Okay, don't be confused, the same data it is. Now yes, we'll go one by one. So what I have done now, I just loaded this table. Okay, now just see guys, anytime before going to start Power BI and a reporting tool, by seeing the data itself, we should understand what I can do with this data. Okay, what I can do with this data. You have to question yourself, what kind of information I can present to the customer. Okay, how can I do it? So there is a customer ID, customer name, contact name, address, city, postal code, country. Okay, so these are the columns. Okay, this all the column: customer ID, customer name, contact name, address, city, postal code, country is the column name. Okay, so the each column has the information here. It's like a record. Okay, customer ID 1, customer name this by, contact name this, address this, city is this, postal code is this, country is this. So this is one record, this is another record, this is third record. So kind of information I have. Okay, kind of customer information. So I can show here. So there is a customer IDs. Okay, and countries. So I can show number of customers from each country, right? So from this country wise customer count I can show, right, how many customers are there, who and all belongs to the country. Okay, for example, I just apply the filters here. So hope all of you are aware of Excel. Basic is Excel. Yes or no?
Yes, Imran.
Okay. So if no, please let me know. I'll tell you this also. Don't be calm. I'll just tell you what to how to do filter this data and all. Don't skip hereafter, guys. If you have a small doubt also, please ask me, but don't skip.
Oh, then we know.
Okay, fine. So so this is Excel one. Okay. So I want to filter city wise data. Okay, or postal code wise or city wise. Okay, so like this. So I want to filter. So here you have to select that whole columns. Okay, all columns you have to select from here. There is a filter option. Just click on this filter. You will get here filter options. Okay, you will get filter option. Now you can see here when I go to this countries filter, you can see here there are so many countries. Okay, if you want the particular country here, you can uncheck all this. You can take any one country. I mean, which country you are looking, that you select, make it okay. So you can see here for Australia country there is a two records. So if I do count of this customer ID, how many records I can get for this Australia? Two records. One, two. Correct? So I can show country wise count I can show, right? So this from this country two customers are there. From other country, let's see. So I'm selecting Belgium. From other country also I have two records. So if I select Canada, so from Canada I have three customers. Correct? So and city wise also I can show the customer code. So for example, country is Canada, city. So under the country there are so many cities. Correct? So now here India is a country. Under the country we have states. Correct? In the states we have districts. In districts we have mandals, villages. So that is hierarchy. Hierarchy means, for example, India is a country. So under that, Andhra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. Okay, so there is a so many states. If I go again under Andhra, there is districts. Okay, under the districts if I go, there is a mandals and villages. Okay, so the hierarchy here is, if I click on countries, if I click on countries, under that country column whatever countries are there it will there. If I go inside that country there is a states. If I go inside the state there is a districts. If I go under the district there is a towns, villages, mandals, like that. Correct? So that is a hierarchy, guys. Okay, parent and child hierarchy it is. Okay, now for this Canada country there is a cities, different cities. Again I want to see within the cities count. Okay, so country is one filter. Again the cities, so I want to see city wise count. For example, i don't want to I don't want to see uh, country wise sales. I want to see city wise count. Okay, city wise. So there is a city, this city is here. See, for this is only one record are there for this city. Okay, so that city belongs to Switzerland. The city belongs to Switzerland here. So the complete record is reflecting right here. Wherever you apply the filter, the complete record reflecting here. So just an example, city, right? Okay, so select all cities. Now if I click any of the customer here, if I select any of the customer, so the customer here is individual information. Okay, the customer belongs to individual information here. So the customer is 4, the name is this, the city is London, country is UK. Now same information if I filter through country wise, there is a two or more customers. So Poland I am selecting. So Poland also one record is there because only 1% belongs to Poland. So if I select any other country, Italy. So for Italy, three people are there. You see, from Italy, same for Italy, there is a where it is. Where it- From Italy, we have three cities, three different cities from Italy. Okay. Again, if I want to filter city wise, so I will select something here. You can see three cities are there. If I select one city, the particular one city information I'll get from this customer table. Correct? Is it clear, guys? How the data is filtering here? So the data filtering record wise, right? Each record getting filtered as per selections. Got it? Any doubts here? How I am filtering the data here? Now I can show city wise customers count, country wise customers count. I can show, right. So just imagine, guys, this information belongs to in Flipkart, who and all available. I mean, who and all order the products, that customers information is. Okay. So the user wants to, user means the like owner of the Flipkart wants to understand from how many countries customers I have. Okay, just imagine this is a customer's data. This is customer's data they are maintaining. Okay, so from that customer data, they want to know how many customers I have. Okay, from different countries people are ordering. So look. Okay, let's have look how many customers I have. I mean, who are interested to buy my products through online. So I just want to know how many countries are involving for my business. So just I can show that number of count from each country or city. Okay, so let's see. So I'm going to take this data into Power BI now. Okay, so this is raw data, guys. This is your data source. This is your data source. So let's look. So very important. So you have to understand the data flow. Okay, you have to understand the data, how my data has looked. Okay, very important. So don't go blindly to learn Power BI. You should understand first the data. So I'm launching Power BI. Any dots? Any here?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So once if you launch your Power BI, you will get some pop-up screen. You just close it. Okay, it's not required. So this is the place where we can do the development activities. Okay. So before going to start, it looks like this Power BI desktop. Okay, Power BI desktop. So it will show that status. If you click on this sign in, it will ask you to email ID and all, but for free version it's not required. If you are working in an organization, guys, okay. So sign in option here is the right in the right side corner. If you click on this, it will ask you email address. If you are working any organization, you want pro license or premium license. Okay. So before that, pro and premium, there is a concept. Okay. So it's nothing but, so how your plan is like generally we are using mobiles, right? So someone, can you mute please? So how the plans, like Power BI is not free trial. Okay, for practice only is a free, but for organizations it's not free, guys. Okay, so there is a two types of license are there. Okay, one is premium, another one is pro. Okay, so let's look. So premium. Okay, pro and premium. So there is a two types of license guys in Power BI. Okay, so why we need the license? And they will ask you, that is also interview question, what type of license you are using. If you want, please note it down. Okay, what license you are using, you can answer pro. Okay, so there is a pro and a premium, two types of license are there. Okay, why we need this license? Now for free, now you are doing practice, so for you is enough. Okay, because you are not going to share your reports to anybody. Okay, you're just doing for your practice purpose. So this is free version guys. Okay, this is free version. So if you want license, license means there are two types of, one is pro, another one is a premium. So there is a limitations. For example, you have your internet pack, okay, and Geo. So for 30 days is one plan, for 3 months is one plan. Okay, as per your use, as per your requirement, like how much data you want per day, according to that you will recharge, right? All of you generally, as per your using data you will recharge. So if it is that for 30 days is enough for you, you can take for 30 days. If you want for like for 3 months unlimited data, like how pro premium means, you know the sim cards, right? Postpaid and prepaid, correct? Postpaid is until unless you have to, you want to be recharged, it won't. But postpaid means is kind of, you know, billing cycle. So every month you have to pay this much according to your use. Okay, like that you have every plans in sim card recharge data uses kind of. So the same way, pro and premium, there is a license for Power BI developers. Okay, pro is around $9. Okay, $9 pro. Okay, pro is a $9, but premium is all about $4,500. Okay, so see how much variation is there. Where is $9, where is $4,500? Okay, there are a lot of things and they used to be keep change according to the demand. Okay, and pro premium. So if you are using pro guys, if you are using pro, 8 times per day refresh you can do here, 48 times per day. Okay, so refreshing, so I'll tell you what is refresh. Refresh 8 times. So you can see in Google also, pro and premium. Pro and premium Power BI. Okay, pro and premium Power BI. So you can see here, see now. So there is a variation. Okay, see this, Power BI Pro, Power BI Premium. Okay, so you can see the features of this Power BI Pro and the Power BI Premium. Okay, there is a variation. Mobile apps access, yes, it's there in Power BI Pro. Yes, it's available in Power BI Pro. So this capacity is a very big guy, but they won't ask you in interview and all. So mostly we are going to be work pro or premium. Okay, pro or premium. The capacities is a very hard to know, because even I am not aware this capacity how it works. Okay, but there is a more futures can be. Okay, publish report to share and collaborate. So yes, that is available in pro. That is also available. So what is publish your reports? For example, you develop your report. Okay, you develop your report. So you want to publish that report. Publish in the sense you want to send your report, whatever report you have developed, that report you want to send to your owner. Owner nothing but a customer client, okay, or vendor. Okay, you want to send them, so you can publish, okay, so that he can see from his system. Correct. So if you have internet, then only you can use Facebook, WhatsApp, all those things. Correct. If you don't have internet, you can't send message, right? All of you. If you have internet, then only you can send. I mean, you can chat to your friends through this WhatsApp or Facebook. If you don't have internet, your device it won't allow. Correct. The same way, if you have license, okay, so you can share your data. Okay. Next. There is a paginator reports concepts, guys. Okay, paginator report, this is different concept. Okay, that is not available in pro. Okay, so I show you that it's not required actually. So you can see that option under this visualization. Okay, in visualization you can see paginator report, that is not available in pro version. Okay, in pro version that is not available, but visualization wise is available, but it won't support. Okay, paginator report it won't support in Power BI Pro, but in premium that is available. Okay, so you can see here, this is very important. 1 GB data Pro will provide 1 GB data. Okay, 100 GB it will allow. 100 GB means, for example, your mobile has 30 GB capacity, another mobile have 128 GB. So according to your data, I mean according to your mobile future, okay, what capacity it can store. Correct. The same way, Pro has 1 GB capacity, Premium have 100 GB capacity. Very important, guys. Okay. Refresh per day 8 times, 48 times per day. Okay. Refresh means, I'll tell you. Here you can see the refresh option. Correct. You can see refresh option. That will support 8 times in a day for Pro, 48 times for Premium. Refresh when you want to be refresh this. For example, this is the Excel sheet. This is Excel sheet. So day to day, your customers going to be add, right? Every day. So every day your customer going to add here. So until unless this file not refresh, it that information it won't come into the Power BI, right? So that is nothing but a refresh. So updated data, if you want to come in Power BI, you have to refresh this Power BI. So that is refresh option here. Okay, that is refresh option. So 8 times per day Pro will allow, 48 times per day Premium will allow. Okay, connect more than 100 data sources in both. Okay, so data sources nothing but Excel file, CSV, SQL Server, Oracle, Big Data, Azure. So all databases are nothing but a data sources. You can connect more than 100 data sources, but in real time, max to max, you will connect 2 or 3 databases. Okay, max to max. It can be Excel file, it can be SQL Server, it can be Azure, or it can be HTTP. HTTP means web data, which is coming like this. Okay, and you can see create reports and visualization with Power BI desktop. Yes, that is available in Pro also, Premium also. Embedded APIs and controls. So this is different concept. Okay, so artificial intelligence visuals is available. Okay, but max to max case, this you should be keep in mind. Okay, the size of the report, how much size Pro will allow, how much size Premium will allow. Okay, size means according to your data. I mean according to your memory size, you'll store music apps or any apps, right? So more than that, it won't allow. The same way, Pro has 1 GB data capacity, Premium has 100 GB per day, 8 times refresh. For example, just imagine, guys, I have mobile. Okay, in my mobile, I have 1 GB data capacity. There is a one more advanced mobile. This is a 100 GB. So for 1 GB, how many songs I can download? That many songs only I can keep. Okay, in another mobile, 100 GB means I can keep more than this, right? So 8 days the battery backup. For this mobile, 8 days for battery backup, 48 days for battery backup. That's it. So according to your using, what mobile you have, what type of mobile you have, according to that, it will handle that features. Correct? Is it clear all of you how pro and premium works?
Yes,
Any
Chandra.
doubts here? And in interview they'll ask you what license you are using. Okay, if you answer pro, okay, even I used pro, I'm still using pro. Okay, if they question you what license you are using, so you'll say pro license I'm using. Okay, okay. So how you are sharing your report to your customer? Okay, so yeah, whenever you are using pro, guys, just remember, when you are using pro license, your customer also should have pro license. Okay, for example, when I'm developing the application here, okay, who going to see this report? For example, I am doing for Yamaha company application. Okay, for Yamaha owner I'm doing what sales happening and all. So when I develop the report in by using Power BI Pro, why I am using Power BI Pro? To send the report to him. Correct? To send the report to my owner, I want license, I want permission. Correct? So I'm using Pro license. So Pro license I'm using. When I publish this report, my owner, I mean who giving me project, that guy has to see the report. He also should have Pro license, or else he can't see my report. Is it clear? Just just imagine, guys. When I'm sending message in WhatsApp, that guy also should have WhatsApp, right? Correct? Then only the report, the data he can see. I mean the message he can see. The same way here, when I'm using Pro license, that I mean the opposite person also should have Pro license. Okay. And interview they will ask you, my user don't have Pro and all. Okay. My user don't have Pro license and all, but he wants to see your report. How? Okay. So for example, in our team, 4 people are there. Okay, all are using Pro, and customers also want to see the data. So that time individual license they should buy. Okay, individual Pro license all should buy, guys. Okay, all should buy individual Pro license. Okay, if you are using premium, guys, if you are using premium, the user don't want any license. That is the difference. Okay, if you are using, you are developing your report in what? Pro. Okay, if you are developing your report in premium version, I mean premium license, okay, the user no need any license. Is it clear, guys? Any doubts here? All of you?
No, sir.
The concept is clear when you are going for pro, when you are going for premium.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you are using premium license, user no need any license. He can directly open the report. Once if you share, he can see the report. Okay. If you are using pro, he should also have pro. Okay, that is a different. And 8 times per day, the refreshing option here in pro, 48 times per day in premium. Just keep this in mind, guys. Okay. Now, so now we are using pro. I mean, sorry, free version here. Okay. So in free version also there is some limitations. Okay, because for free of cost, if they give data, so what is the benefit of that product? Correct. So they given for free version, but 90% all features works, guys. 10% some of the features it won't work. Okay, so that is the main thing here. Okay, so they are giving features means, so all will go for a free version. Who will buy that Microsoft product? No, right? So Power BI belongs to Microsoft, guys. Okay, the Power BI desktop belongs to Microsoft product, so which is big deal with the market to generate the powerful visualizations. Okay, now the market is good, so it's all about data, It's all about, you know, how you are presenting the data. It matters. And I'm requesting you, don't go blindly to build the report. Just understand the data first. Just understand the data, how the data looks, what visualization I can present with this data. That's keep in mind. Okay, and Power BI will support. Okay, before going to that, so you can see here field section. Okay, so once if you launch your Power BI desktop, once if you launch the Power BI desktop, you can see here field section. Okay, field section nothing but fields, columns, both same place. Okay, fields, columns both are same. Whatever tables you going to use, okay, that table will be listed out here. Okay, that tables available here. Visualization, 36 visualization by default Power BI will display here. Okay, visualization section this. Okay, filters. Okay, this is filter sections. Okay, you can see three sections here: field section, visualization, filters. Okay, this empty space called canvas. This empty space called canvas. If you observe here, there is a Excel type of SQL server, another blank page, try sample data set. So these four options are there for your purpose, for your practice purpose. Okay, the Power BI introducing some of the sample data sets, data sources, all same guys. Okay, the terminology is same. So you can see here what mistake people will do in beginning, you know, blindly they will launch the Power BI and they try to load the data from here. They'll start visualization, that's it. They won't read what is this, what is that. Many cases I have seen, they won't read these captions guys. Here data is, they read this data, queries, insert. So with my experience I'm telling, wherever I am going, blindly they will go. Blindly they will go, blindly they will do, blindly they will select the visualizations, blindly they will use the filters. No, just see, we are in home page. In home page there is a sections, you can see this clipboard is one section. Okay, this clipboard is one section, this data is one section. Okay, this data is one section. You can see here. Okay, so if you see, this clipboard is one section, correct? This clipboard is one section. Like that, the data is one section, the query is one section, insert is one section. It means, so every option contains its own properties here. Okay, so each option can be utilized according to our business needs. Data, so data means what? Data means nothing but a, this is my data. Okay, this is my data, or this is my data. Okay, or this is my data. Anything, data is nothing but information guys. Okay, data is nothing but a information. So you can see here, get data, Excel book, data hub, SQL server, enter data, dataverse, recent data sources. Okay, these all options are available under data section. Queries, transform data nothing but a, use a Power Query editor to connect, prepare and transform data. Transform data nothing but, for example, this is my data guys. Okay, this is my data. I don't want this, like okay, so I don't want this customer name. I, there is a customer name I have, but I don't know, I don't want contact name, or I don't want full name guys. I don't want full name. I enough, first name is enough for me. I don't want full lengthy name. Okay, so kind of this is nothing but a transformation. So I'm not deleting the data, I am just editing my data. You got it my point? I'm not deleting the data, I'm just modifying data how I want. Okay, so I don't want to maintain. Okay, I'm not changing any data in data source side guys. Okay, I'm not changing this data here. I will change this data in Power BI. For example, the owner of the Flipkart, he given this report, I mean this, he given this table for me, Excel data. He asked me to show first names enough. First name, I want first names, and what city he belongs to I want. That's it. Okay. So here the customer name is there. You can see here first name last name is there. Okay. There is a lengthy names. You can see there is a lengthy. I don't want like that. I want Anna, Antonio, around. Okay. Bill Lance, Blair, so like that names. So there is a first names are there, right? So this name's enough. I don't want full lengthy name. So in Power BI I'm presenting, right? So in Power BI only I can modify the data. I mean I will transform the data. Okay. So you can see here fields, visualizations, filters, and this is we are in home tab. Okay. In home tab these options are there. So each option there is a own priority. So next, insert. If you go to insert, here there is a options, new page. Okay, if you see here blank page, duplicate page. Now currently I'm in this page, right? Currently I'm this page. If you click on new blank page, now already I'm blank page, so one more blank page will add. If I make duplicate, same page can be duplicate here. Okay, so that is new visuals. Okay, so what visuals are there by default, that visual, any of the visual it will bring into the canvas here. Okay, so in insert guys, in insert more, in many times you will use the options I'm telling. So first listen, in home mostly we will use this one and the text box. Okay, so new visuals and this all are same guys, nothing different. Okay, while doing practice we will come to know. Okay, but touch each option, you just see what result you are getting. Okay, and new measure will use new measure, publish. Okay, these options will use in a home tab. Okay, so before going to start, we should know the how the Power BI tool sections are there. Okay, so they will ask you what is Power BI blocks. What is Power BI blocks? Visual data sets. For example, blocks is nothing but a which and all main important things in Power BI it means. Okay, so data source is one block. Okay, data source. If you don't have data, you can't build the report. Correct? If you don't have data, you can't build the report. Data source, visualizations. So without this visualization, customer can't understand the data. Okay, customer can't understand the data. Model. Okay, you have to model your data. Okay, so there is a blocks. If you want, you can note it down. What is building blocks in Power BI? So I'll show you that. Just note it down if you want, guys. You can see building blocks of Power BI. You can see visualizations, data sets, report, dashboard, tiles. Very important interview question, guys. Okay, nothing. You see here building blocks. So you can see visualizations. Okay, this visualizations one important block in Power BI. Data set. So you should have data set to present this data and visualization, correct? So data set is one building block. Reports. So you are developing reports in Power BI. You are developing reports in Power BI. So that is nothing but one of the building block reports. Okay, one report, second report, third report, like that. Okay, we will go each one. So next is dashboards. So dashboard is nothing but a collection of visuals from the different pages. For example, in first page I used 10 visualizations. In second page I used 4 visualization. In third page I used 2 visualization. From each page I will choose 2 or 1 visualization, whatever I need. So that is nothing but a dashboard. Okay, so report means individual pages are reports. Individual pages are reports here. Dashboard means collection of visuals from each report. Okay, In interview, they'll ask you guys what is report and what is dashboard. Very important. Tiles. See, tiles is nothing but I'm using this visualization. You just see here. So it's occupying some of the space, right? You can adjust your visualization as you want, correct? You can your visual how you want. This is nothing but a tiles. You are just adjusting things, right? How much space you want for this for that chart, right? So this is nothing but a tiles. Okay, so that is a building blocks of Power BI. Okay, is it clear, guys? Any doubts here? All
Sir,
of you?
define tiles, sir, and a definition.
Which one?
Tiles. Tiles.
Tiles. Tiles is nothing but a is a is a future of Power BI. Tiles is a future of Power BI where we are dragging the visualization on the screen, okay, on the screen, and you are placing it in a proper shape. Okay, you can see here. So I'm keeping this visualization like this, and another visual also I'm placing like this. See, in proper format and proper shape I'm placing this. That is nothing but a tile. Generally people used to call tiles home tiles, parking tiles are there, right? Generally
Yes, sir.
the same way, man, you're going to be adjust your visualization how you want. Okay, you can see I'm making in proper way, right? I'm shaping, I'm
Sir.
preparing in proper shape. That is nothing but a tiles.
Okay.
Okay, at
Okay.
least if you have idea how the tiles is working, you can give your own example. So I'm taking the visualization, I'm placing in proper way here. That is nothing but the tiles. See guys, so many people you don't know, if they don't have communication also, they will have strongly technical knowledge how they're going to use. If the interviewer not understanding the way of your interaction, you will take example, you can explain them, they won't reject you. That
Yes,
that
sir.
with my experience I'm telling. If you have the knowledge technically, you don't want any English language or foreign language. Okay,
Yes, sir.
fine. So this all building blocks in Power BI. Now I don't want this chart. Okay, just select and delete. Select, delete. Okay. Now here three views are there, guys. So far we discussed fields, visualizations, filters, and this menu tabs. Okay. So data report view. How many views are there in Power BI? This is one more interview question. So you can see here only in the beginning of the class, this many interview questions are there in Power BI. Okay. So they will ask what is the building blocks in Power BI? Okay. What is building blocks in Power BI? And which license you are using? Okay. If it is Pro, what is the limitations? If it is premium, why? Next, views. Here you can see the left side, three icons are there. Okay, three icons are there. One is report, data view, model view. Okay, report view, where you can develop the reports. Okay, this is a place we will develop the report. Data view, where we can see the nature of the data, the tables what you loaded, that data we can see here in data view. Now it is empty because still I didn't load any data. Okay, so this is a place where you can model the data. Okay, so let's see each one. Now I'm going to load this Excel sheet, guys. Okay, this Excel sheet. So the sheet name here is sales data. So I'm taking this. Uh, what is the name of this table? Customers. Okay, the sheet name here is customers, right? This data only we taken into Power Excel, correct? Now my sheet name here is customer is Okay, so I have this table customer. Now let's see. Now I am going to Power BI. Let's see guys. So you can connect to the different data sources. Any so many data sources you can connect. Okay. So get data, the main option. You can see under the data. Without data, Power BI is useless. If you don't have data source, if you don't have data source, with empty thing, what you will do in Power BI? Nothing. You can't do anything. Okay. So without data, you can't build your visualizations. Okay. Now the first scenario here is get data, Excel workbook. So what format of my data here? Excel data, right? So I will try to get the data through Excel connection. So you can see common data sources. So this many data sources Power BI will support this. You can see if you click on more, okay, if you click on more, it will open. See guys, this many data sources, data you can bring into Power BI. You can see here. Okay, max to max I used Excel, CSV, SharePoint, Azure. Azure Databricks is there. One more. Okay, so this many data sources Power BI will support. Okay, mostly you will max to max you will get 4 to 5 databases. Okay, so you can see guys, all in all option, all databases showing here. If you go file, okay, file means is this all flat files. Okay, in interview they will ask you what is flat file. Excel, CSV, XML, JSON, folder. So this all flat files guys. Okay, this Excel also data source only, but the file type is flat file. Okay, understand? This Excel also data source only, but this is called flat file. Okay, because it's not required any permissions. You can edit, you can delete. It's not structured data guys. This is not structured data. This is structured data because through queries only you are interacting your databases. Just remember blindly, if you are interacting with a database with the SQL queries, with SQL queries you are interacting means that is called structured database. Here what queries you are writing? Nothing, right? This is non-structured databases. Structured databases means if you are writing SQL queries to see your data from database, that is structured DBs, structured databases. Okay, but this is Excel. This is non-structured data. So this is called flat files, guys. Okay, so in Power BI, files means this all flat files: Excel, CSV, uh, text. Okay, so I mean Excel data, any notepad data or word data, kind of data you will call CSV file or comma separated files. Okay, XML, JSON, this all comes under files. This is file nothing but a flat files case. Database, you can see under this database SQL server, access database, SQL server, analysis service. So this all structured databases. Okay, this all structured database. To connect this database you want server name, credentials, but for Excel flat files not required any credential. Credentials means username, password, server name, this and that. Okay, Power Platform, so this all belongs to Power BI platform. Okay, so this Power BI platform will support this databases. Okay, Azure, so this all belongs to Azure. Okay, so this all belongs to Azure platform. Okay, it means these are the data sources. Okay, this also required permissions to connect your data, and this Azure is the internet cloud service guys. Okay, Azure is a cloud nothing but internet. If you have internet then only you can connect. Okay, Online services. So online means, so Facebook and Instagram. So these are online web services. Okay. So if you want to connect that database, you should approach through online service. But so far even I didn't use this one. Okay. So far even I didn't use this one. Others. Okay. So others. So under the others, you can see the different databases. Okay. So there is a common database here is share, not this one, Hadoop. Okay, so this Hadoop, so depends on your data source, guys. Okay, for example, Flipkart people using through they'll ask you to pull the data through web. So through web you will connect your data source, or if they ask you to connect through Excel, you will connect through Excel. It depends on customer, how the customer they are maintaining the data. Through that link you will join, you will load the data into Power BI. Okay, so here the place where you will connect your database. Okay, now you see here the empty fields, I didn't still load the data. Now my data source here is Excel. Okay, now I'm going to bring this data into Power BI to show the data in visualization. Okay, so this raw data I'm going to show in meaningful information. So let's see. So I'm going to take this customer table into Power BI. First step, guys. Okay, this is called extraction or pulling. Okay, so you can this one. Okay, I'm extracting this data into Power BI desktop. Okay, extraction pulling is same. Get data Excel workbook. So that file available on desktop. Okay, so let's see. So this one, right? Sales data. Okay, my file name is sales data. Open. See guys, sales data is the one, right? Sales data, customer and under the sales data we have two sheets, customer and sheet 2. But I want customer sheet only, right? I want only one sheet. In the sheet 2 I don't have any data. Okay, so in Power BI, see it's asking two sheets are available. Which sheet you want? So I'm looking customer sheet. So to connect this data, is that asking any credentials for me? No, because this is non-structured data. I mean flat file this one. Okay, see, it's not asking me any credentials. Okay, so I'm selecting customer table from sales data file. Okay, just load this. This is a data, right? This one, right? And it will present this file what data it contains. So you can check, yes, this is a data, I mean this is a table I want to load in Power BI. Just load here. You can see load option, just load. See, if you see here, customers table has been loaded under the field sections. So if you want to see the columns, you can see. And see guys, when I'm placing the mouse over here, this prompting here like the table name is a customers, storage mode is import. Okay, and data refresh here is today's date is showing. Okay, so whatever data you are taking into Power BI, okay, I mean flat files, by default is import mode. Okay, by default it is in import mode. Okay, now see this customers table I loaded. I can see here the columns: address, city, contact name, country, this. Okay, so these are the columns, right? You can see this columns, right? This all correct. Now I loaded the table here into Power BI. Okay, now I want to see, like, I know very well this data only I'm going to use. Okay, but even though this is good practice, once if you load the table here, go and check in data view. Okay, here the left side you can see here the data view. The data view is nothing but a, just if you click here it will bring the data here. Okay, the data view nothing but where you can see the nature of the data. Okay, it means the nature means what type of data it contains. Okay, so this customer table contains this data. Okay, the customer table contains this data with this column names. Okay, so yes, I understand here customer id, customer name, contact name, address, city, postal code, country is there. Okay, so what information I can show to the user? So he given this data source for me. Okay, so what information I can show? So I can show country wise how many customers are there, city wise how many customers are there. Okay, I can show that information. So apart from that, what I can show here, right? Apart from this, what information I can show? So that's, let's see. Next, model. If you go to model, so it comes like this in model. Okay, so if you have more than one table, so you want to make that table as a one table. Okay, that that will be avail participate in a model set. So we'll look that later. Okay, for now just understand how the data loaded into Power BI. Okay, how that we can see the nature of the data. Now I'm in report view. I want to present customer location wise customers count. Okay, location wise customers count. See, this is a visualization. Okay, this is visualization sections. Now my requirement is how many customers from each country and each city. Okay, let's see that. I'm taking table, guys. Table visual I'm taking. Table visual I'm taking. So see, under the visualization, this many visualizations are there. I'm just taking table visual. Okay, now what columns I'm taking here, just observe. So I'm taking country. So that column coming here, country, city, customer ID. Okay, see these three columns I have taken to this table visual. These three columns you can see, guys. If I clicked on empty page, nothing is selecting here. If I click on this particular visual, it's saying for this visual from this table these three columns are using. Okay, remember, whenever you are selecting the visual, for that visual whatever columns you are using, that will be highlight like this. Okay, and here also according to your visualization it will show that what type of format it is. So here you can see country column I am using, city, I mean in order. Okay, country, city, count of customer IDs. So here customer ID I am taking, but here is showing count of customer IDs because automatically Power BI will understand what is the text, what is a numeric. Here customer ID is a numeric value, and if you see my data, my Excel data, here customer ID is there. Yeah, I understand. Here customer ID contains numbers only. Okay, is that any infinity symbol is there for this column? No, but Power BI if you see infinity symbol it's highlighting this one because Power BI will give the more information to the developer what type of columns it is. Okay, it means customer ID is a number, so you can do some count, min, max kind of aggregations. Okay, so if number is there I can do kind of aggregation nothing but numerical values, guys. Okay, so you can do sum, you can do count. For example, this is my data. So if it is aggregation, I can count the numbers. So how many numbers is there? 92. Okay, 92 customer IDs are there. If I do sum, so 1 plus 2 plus 3, if I do sum, 4186 is a sum. Okay, if I take average, 46 is the average. Okay, so if it is numeric value, some calculations I can apply, correct? If it is numerical value, I can do some calculation. That is nothing but a aggregations, guys. Okay, so Power BI automatically referring you, you can do count of the customers. So it's showing here from this city, from this country, from this city, 3 people are there from this Australia. So let's see, let's have a look. Now see guys, I using this table visualization. For this table visualization, 3 columns I have chosen. The 3 columns are this. Okay, now I want to format this visual because the text is very small, so I want to increase the text. Okay, so go to here only the section. This is a visualization. Under this visualization, guys, this visuals, if you want to make it format of your visual, format means if you want to give any color, text increasing and all, next to here only it's available. Okay, just go here, values. So these are the values, guys. Okay, style presets are there. Style by default style is there, so I want none. Okay, like this. So according to your selection, it will change that style. Okay, so style. So you go one by one. You can speak bold header. Okay, like that. Okay, the style. Now grid. So you want to change any grid kind of. So I will take this one. Okay, so you can see according to your selection, it's changing values. So these are the values, guys. So I want to increase the value here. Okay, is it visible for all of you, the numbers?
Yes, bro.
It is visible, right? Okay, so whenever you are doing formatting, that 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 visualization should be selection mode, guys. You have to select, then you can, whatever changes you are doing, it will be applicable for that. For example, see, if I click like this, if I click like this, format is not showing any format. If I select that mode, you can see it's showing format your visual. Okay, so you have to go here. Now column header. So these are the column headers. Okay, country, city, count of customer. So count of column headers. Increase the size of your column. Okay. Now you can see here country, city, count of customer IDs. Okay. So for this 3 columns I have chosen, but
Guys, please mute yourself.
okay. So 3 columns I have selected for this table visual. Okay, 3 columns: country, city, count of customer ID. Power BI automatically, I mean, it's prompting me. You can do count. You can do count. How I can see that? So if you click here on the country, it will show don't summarize because that is a text. For text, what sum I can do, guys? I can't do it, right? If it is number, I can do sum, count, something like. But this is text. And the same way for city also, if you click here, don't summarize. Summarize means don't do some activities. Okay, if you go to customer ID, you can see Power BI offering you, you can do count. You can do count. If I do don't summarize, you can see if I do don't summarize, see the value got changed. The value got changed. if I do count, now if I change that count, it is, let's see what is the count and all. Now I'm selecting count is coming like this. Now you can see now like this I'm showing the data here to my owner. So sir, I have, you can adjust this one, you can adjust guys. Okay, if you want to be adjust like Excel, you can make it this here, you can see. Okay, this all options are similar like Excel. Now I'm presenting to my owner, sir, this all the countries, this all the cities, I have this many customers. So whether this correct or not, I want to know, right? Whether it's correct or not, I should validate. So how I blindly trust you? You have to give some proof, right? So from this data, correct, from this raw data, I am presenting this visual. So whether it's correct or not, I don't know. So let's see. So there is Argentina. For Argentina, for this city, 3 is showing. Is it correct or not? Let's see. Okay. So country is Argentina. Okay, let's select it. This one, right? Argentina. Correct, guys? Okay. So for Argentina, for this city, 3 customers are there. Is it correct or not? Let's see. What is a city? This is a city. Is it correct, guys? 3 customers are there. Is it correct? All of you.
Sir.
Yeah, bro.
Correct or not?
Correct.
Yes, exactly. Is that correct? Yeah, correct. For Argentina, for this Buenos Aires city, 3 customers are there. Yes, Power BI showing correct. Now let's see. For Australia, city is this, 1 customer there. So whether it's correct or not. So I am just validating my data. Validation means I am, sorry, this one. So I am validating my data. How is correct or not? So Australia. So let's select the Australia. Sorry, uncheck this Australia. So for Australia, 2 cities are there. For Australia, 2 cities are there. One city is the Graz, one city is the Salzburg. So let's see. So you can see, guys, for Australia, again city wise is dividing because I'm taking city also here as a column. Okay, so that it's dividing from Australia, the city also there, from Australia, this city also there. For example, guys, if I remove this city column, it will show me the count on country. Correct? It will show count on country. If I remove the country from this list, it will show count on city. You got my point? Because I'm adding columns here. According to that column, it's dividing the information. Is it correct? So let's see. Now I'll just remove the city from this table. Okay, I'll remove the city. So my owner wants to know country wise customers count. Okay, country wise customers count. So just imagine. So I'm going to remove the city here. I'm just going to remove the city from this table. Let's see. So you can remove, guys, here. See here. You just check close here, or you can uncheck this. So the column will remove from this table. Now let's see. From Argentina 3, for Australia 2. You can see for Australia now the count is 2 because it's not filtering on city. It's filtering on country. You got it my point? For Argentina 3 customers, for Australia 2, for Belgium 2, for Brazil. So let's see the Brazil. Now if I go and take Brazil, so see, guys, this many customers for Brazil country. So what is the count here? 9. Is it correct here? For Brazil, I have 9 customers. Here also 9. So is Power BI is fit to show my data in graphical way? What I did, I'm not done anything. I just taken the table format. I'm presenting the same way. I want to show in pie chart country wise customers count. So I'm taking country here. So I'm taking pie chart, guys. I'm taking pie chart. It's just an introduction there. Okay, I'm taking a pie chart. I'm selecting city for this pie chart. Okay, I'm selecting country. I selected country. I'm taking now customer ID. So you can see here people are there, customers from these cities, okay, occupied. So if you see here from USA 13, and that is a percentage of customers. So I can present here the information from this city this many customers are there. So from France this many, from Germany this many, from Brazil this. Okay, you can see here 9 people. And one more thing guys, uh, according to your visualization, here the options will be available. Now if I select this, just see here, observe, if I select this table chart, the options coming like columns. It means here the data showing presenting in columns like this. Okay, if I select this visualization, you can see legend is country, values is customer ID. So by default is doing count, by default is showing count. Okay, so this is how you have to bring the data. After that you have to present the data like this. Any doubts guys here, all of you? If no, we'll wind up the session for today. So from tomorrow onwards we'll go in some deep.
Bro, one second.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned, there are furious, very data sources available. So all of the data sources will be contain same data, right?
No, because if, for example, if your business is, for example, you have kirana store every day. I mean, in every day you are running a kirana store. You are entering the data in Excel. So that
Mhm.
Excel will bring into the Power BI. Okay, if my customer using SQL server, I will connect to the SQL server. But at the end of the day, guys, Power BI will present the data in table format only. Let it any database. Let it any data source. The end of the day, it comes in a report format only. I mean the table format. Okay. It can be notepad, it can be wordpad, it can be comma separated files, whatever is, let it whatever data source, whatever database it is. Okay, it's considered as a table. Is it your
Okay, bro.
doubt?
Yeah, yeah, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Imran, in that Power BI, there is symbol, right? Infinity symbol. You are
Yeah.
explaining something about it. Can you please
Yes.
tell me
See
that?
man. Yeah. When you load table into Power BI tool automatically identified which is text, which is number. Okay. So address is text. City is a text. Text is in the sense what?
I
This name is
understood.
a text,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes. Numeric, it will show the symbol.
Yeah. For numeric, it will show. You can take this. I mean, this column is contain numbers. Power BI showing these columns contain numbers. So by default, you can see here, yeah, the numeric, yes, you can see, yeah, this is a customer column. I mean, this is numeric value column. Is it clear?
So understood, understood, Imran. Thanks.
Yeah. Any other guys?
Imran, pie chart we have to use only for region or
It's not like region at all. See, let it your data looks like any way, okay, but the visualization you have to show in kind of uh, in proper format and proper shape, like how the data you are visualizing the customer, he should understand, okay, this is what you do. Anything you use, any visualization, but it should give meaningful information. Okay, it should not be break the thought. So by seeing this, we'll understand, okay, country is this many IDs are there. Okay, fine. And this is kind of information. So let it use any chart, guys. Okay, there is no any limitations. Only use this chart. But when you are using that chart, it should give one meaningful information. Then only yes, that chart is fit. Okay, it doesn't mean you don't use this, don't use this. No, there is no any restriction. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Do practice, guys, and from tomorrow onwards we're going to be start. I hope all of you install the tool. So let's start the practice. So we'll catch up in tomorrow's session. Fine. Okay, bye. Take care.
Bye, bro.